Okay, so now we're back again. So where were we? We were doing the tutorials on the um, Prim menu of an object. So let's create that object and right click the ground, create, click the box, click the ground. There's our box. Now we're going to be doing texture, but right now I want to open this up. We'll open the object menu and we're going to change the height, which is the Z box, and we're going to change that to a 3. I want to make this big enough so that you can see what we're doing here. All right. Now we're going to change the Y box to a 3, and that will give you your length, and X will give you your width, and let's change that also to a 3. Okay, now we've got a pretty big box here that we can work with. All right, let's get the menu, and let's go here to texture. Now, uh, we're going to get our blow ups for the texture menu. Okay, here's the when you first open up the menu, as I've done here. This is what you're looking at when the texture menu comes up. Okay, we're looking at texture. You see it's slightly highlighted around the edge? That's what we're looking at. All right, let's go to our next one. And here we have let's open it in world. All right, texture. This is what we have here. All right, we're looking at color. So let's click on color. And here you can select the color of the object. And let me look at, you'll see the boop. Okay, this is the color changer. You can change the color of your object. This texture um, box will allow you to open up the texture menu in your inventory. It goes right to the texture folder, and from there you can change the texture of your object. I'll do that. Hopefully I have some time to do that. So now let's change this to let's change it to a green. Alright, so now we have a green box. Select, and you can see that the box has changed to green. Now, let us look at transparency up here, and where's the, oh, there it is. Okay, here's where we change our color. I made that a blue, so let's make it a blue because that's what we were working with. Alright, is that the blue one that we were working with? No. Okay, we were working with something just a little bit. There we go. Okay, that's the same as I had it in the picture. I clicked here, and then I clicked over here, and that is what we were looking at. So let's save that, and let me just back off a little bit over here. All right, now let's right click again to the edit and to the texture. It opens up. Let us look at what was the next picture that we're going to be looking at. The next menu. That's 3. We're looking at 4. Uh, okay, we're looking at the texture box here, which is this one here. This is what this one will open to. So let us open this one here, and what we do is we can make this one. Let's make the color white so you can see how this happens. Let's click on texture, and let's click on blank, And let's click on select, and lo and behold, it's turned into a white box, all white box. And shininess, let's make it high, make it look pretty. Alright, now the next picture will be texture menu 5, and this is what your texture menu, when you're looking at it, see how this is your texture menu. When you click on texture, it opens your texture folder. Okay? This is what we're looking at here. Now, what is the next one in line? It should be number 6. Okay, we're looking at color once again, and we're looking at transparency. See, I set the transparency up here for 60%. Alright, let's see what happens there. And transparency, let's choose a dark color so you can actually see what we're doing here. And change this. Usually if you want it transparent, you change it to no more than 50%, or it totally disappears, and it's hard to work with when you can't see it anymore. And you can see that this now becomes a transparent box. Still solid, see? But you can see through it as you can. Okay, let's move this so you can look at this. See the fella in the background? You can see through this. Alright, so now let's open this back up, edit, and texture, 50%. Let's do this on a dark color, blue. Okay, we'll go back to the solid color. Do you see how you can't see through this? There's a fellow behind the box here. Now let's do this at 50%. Oh, no, he would have moved. Okay, we'll just move with him, and we'll set this for 50%. Oh, 52%. And let's follow the fellas. Okay, so you can see that now you can see through the box. And let's bring it back down, and now you can't. So that's what transparency is all about. And let's see, what do we got next for okay, this is content. We've got 1 minute to deal with the content. That's not enough. I'm gonna have to do a tutorial just on content. And if I wanted to change the texture, this is, I click on texture and click on open up my textures, and let's do let's do the black music background. And okay, we'll select white, and now we have a box with a musical note background. And we're now at 9 minutes into this tutorial, so I'm going to close out and start up the next one, which will be the content box or content area of the Prim menu.